Good morning. Thanks for joining me. I have a new addition. That's Frankie. Cute as can be. And I happen to be his favorite chew toy. But he'll probably grow out of that. Got him down at the Humane Society. It's where I've gotten all of my dogs. Because I don't really like the idea of raising a tiny puppy and growing bigger, more so than saving dogs. Because I would probably use a breeder, honestly, to get the type of dog I would want. If I didn't know their personalities. But I like an older dog because you get to know, you get to a sense of their personality the first day. I mean, come here. Hi. I mean, really, when you first meet someone and you get their personality, it gives you a lot clearer idea on what they would be like to live with. I just can't see getting a dog from a breeder. It just doesn't make sense. And the money, my goodness sakes. But if you've got the time, I mean, I understand. I'm not putting anybody down. Do what you need to do. I know that there are a lot of good dogs. And frankly, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 4th dog. And they've all come from humane societies. And that's I think, good for everybody. If you make money from breeding dogs that people like, I'm nothing against you. Because I, like I said in the beginning, I understand it. If you just can't find the right dog and you want to get a breed that you know will perform up to your expectations pretty well, I get it. And I can say that, so a loved one has a golden doodle. And I have every one of them that I've seen since they first came out, where they were strangers' dogs or someone that I know, just delightful. Their personalities, just amazing. And as they grow older, just still affectionate and sweet. Huge dogs. And I can say they do stay in puppy stage what seems like eternity, because they're so darn big. It's hard to believe they're still a puppy. You expect them to start acting older. And that's a problem when your expectations are not reasonable for the breed. But this little guy and I hit it off really well from the beginning. He still has a lot of puppy in him. They said he's been in the system twice. They found him as a stray as a puppy, and then someone adopted him, and he was just, they were too elderly, and he was just underfoot too much. They couldn't take care of him. He is still quite puppy. If he is indeed a 1.5 years old, I don't know what all breed he is. I guess some kind of hound dog. My hunch is if he has a tiny bit of border collie in him, it might stand to reason why he's going to be puppy for so long. So curious, so affectionate, pretty smart. Come here. Can you see him? No, not that either. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, he's pretty darn cute. Okay, so look out. Mama's trying to work her magic here. Yeah. So I hope everyone's having a good day. Don't hesitate to leave me a message and say hello. I guess one of the things that I would share with you today is this. What have you done to take care of you recently? For me, I realized I needed consistent companionship without me having to work very hard. So kind of figuring that out, I realized I needed to replace my dog, Lucky. Lucky passed away in December, and we just have had an empty space in the home since then. I needed the affection and the companionship. So I made sure that I was able to make room in our home for someone like our little Frankie. He's just a delight. So what do you need? Do you need different food? Do you need more income? Do you need companionship? Does it need to be a human? Would you be able to feel comforted by a pet, cat or dog, or ferret or goldfish? Sometimes it doesn't take something huge to help fill in our heart or our need. Sometimes it just takes paying attention to it and being willing and open-minded enough to start looking for solutions. I know sometimes with depression, we really just don't want to do anything. But I can tell you this, we are our own best advocate. If you need food, you can contact different churches, different county boards, and let them know that you need a referral list. There are some on there that will help you with furniture, with finding an apartment, with clothes, with cash scholarships or grants. Please don't hesitate to reach out to community services. That's what they're there for. And there are a lot of people that I call, and I've gone through that phase too, they're do-gooders. And they just feel good by being able to help people. And I feel good being able to help people, but I just don't do it to the extent as I used to. But some people really thrive on that. And just think, you might have pride and say, oh, I don't want to ask for help. But the thing is, you're kind of taking away that joy that some people have. They just love being able to say that they've been helping poor people or they've been helping people in need. So let them have their fun. Go ahead. Life can be lonely, and it's worse when you're uncomfortable too, on top of it. Right now, there are so many different organizations ready to help. Also, if you're in the VA, there are a lot of organizations affiliated with the VA. Oh my goodness, you have one of my favorite pens. This is your toy. This is your toy. No, he'd rather have something that he's not supposed to have. Kids. And here's your dirty one. This was your favorite the other day. Oh well. It does no longer work. Bummer. Oh well, it's a pin. So, the VA, that's where I was at. Yeah, a matter of fact, if you Google or go on YouTube, you can find lots of different ways the VA is helping people. My goodness, even if you don't have full benefits, they're still willing to help people who are in the VA system at all. I'm constantly surprised about that. And insurance, they're really good at, even if you don't get full benefits, they're very often willing to pay for, get you in the system to pay for health care and mental health care. So don't rip yourself off. I say if you were willing, there are a lot of people who just refuse to mess with the VA. And I gotta tell you, I have been at my wits' end myself dealing with the VA sometimes. But at the end of the day, if you hang in there, it really is worth it. Remember that when you get frustrated with them, look at it kind of like a job as you're trying to get your benefits. Look at it like a full-time job. You're investing your time, your effort, your sanity to work with a company that may not be easy to work with, but at the end of the day, you're going to get a paycheck, so to speak. If not a paycheck, some kind of benefit. If you're a veteran, if you've been in the military at all, try to see what they can help. If you're still active guard or active duty, Military One Source, MOS, and I think it might be mos.gov or whatever, they have endless people who grant money for various topics. You just don't know what they're willing. Like I have been without tires for my car before, where as a single woman, I didn't have any benefits coming from anywhere because I was able to work a low-paying job at the time, no children, no handicaps. I didn't have the extra money for new tires. So my heart says that's a place where I would like to help fund money, is help with car repairs or tires, right? So there are people like me who do donate to organizations that's kind of the direction we funnel our money to. So a couple years ago, I got to help a young woman who was having car trouble, and she was able to get her car fixed and get to where she was needing to go. She was active in the military, and this person was able to go on and help other people in her line of work, and she was able to eventually trade in her car and get a better ride. So see, that tickles me because I know how fundamental transportation can be to some people. So anyway, I'm going to get to the office. Thanks for sharing some time with me. And remember, sometimes it takes thinking outside the box or getting, reaching out to people who might just have ideas for how you can get your needs met. But don't give up. Never, ever, ever give up. You're still here. Stick around and enjoy some of life today. Bye for now.